Hello everyone, Ryan here with Product Impressions. I've been looking at a lot of in-ear headphones today because that just seems to be what's available to me at the moment. So today we are going to be taking a look at some new ones called the Tone Free Earbuds. These are enhanced active noise cancellation, or so they would tell me from the good people at LG. So let's pop these things open and see what you get. So here we have the Tone Free Enhanced Active Noise Cancellation from LG. A little strange that that's not on the face of the box, but whatever, that's not my decision. Supposed to be plug to charge or wireless. I don't have a wireless charger, so we're just going to have to take their word for that. But as far as plugging them in, I'm sure that's going to be just fine. The actual settings on here, they have their own special sound, so they say. Flex action bass and advanced call quality. I've seen that claim made on a lot of headphones lately, and I must say, thus far, none of them have really stood up to being good at all. But yeah, we're going to have to go ahead and see on that. 10 hours on the earbuds or 24 hours with the case. That's a little bit better than most as far as the earbuds are concerned, and actually a little bit less as far as that being with the case is concerned. So here's our little preview on what they're going to look like. I went ahead and cut these little pieces of tape, so just to make this a little bit easier. All right, that is your tiny little case. It's a little bit smaller than I was expecting. You see, it doesn't exactly go all the way to the edges of the box, but I guess maybe they made the box a little bit bigger just to stand out on a shelf or something. But there we go. Nice little accent lights of the blue on there. Oh, and it's actually in the midst of filming this, as soon as I opened this, it popped up something to say, hey, do you want to link this to your phone? So, oh, and it just went away. I imagine when I open it up again, it'll pop up again. Yep. There it is again. So, all right, we've got, as per usual, USB-C cable for charging, and it looks like they've included USB-C to headphone jack. I'm not entirely certain what that's going to be for, but we've got the usual couple of additional earpieces and the paperwork to go along with it. So, all right, let's get these things charged up and see how they work. All right, I've been using these LG, I keep having to look to see what the actual model number is, LG Tone Free FP9 headphones for about a week and a half or so, and I must say I really do enjoy these. I said earlier that I would be comparing them to these Soundcore Anchor headphones because on paper they're very similar. Similar battery life, both have active noise canceling. I will say the LG ones are, simply put, far and away my favorite ones. I will say LG may overstate the battery life a little bit. I didn't get a full 10 hours off of a charge. That's hard to say definitively though, because while these are more comfortable, they stay in better, I still wasn't able to have them in for 10 hours. It's just, I don't think that that's feasible for this kind of in-ear headphone, at least not for me. Your experience may be different. Over the past weekend, I did have some home maintenance to do. I had to re-grout a shower, which took about 6 hours or so, and I was wearing these pretty much the entire time before the battery started to run out while I was putting on finishing steps and what have you. That was towards the very end of my testing, so it's entirely possible they didn't go into it with a full charge. Still, that being said, I would expect probably about 8 hours or so just with the headphones, but in any case, 24 hours for headphone and case does seem reasonable to me. I do think that that's a reasonable assertion. I will say, after wearing them for that long, this is once again where my personal experience comes in, I wasn't able to wear them the next day. My ear, physically my ears were a little bit sore from that. So nothing to do with the volume I had it playing at or anything. I tend to listen to things at a fairly low volume. I tend to live in a fairly quiet environment, but still, just the physical nature of how they go into your ear started to bother me, and I wasn't able to wear them the next day. So that is a bit of a mark against it. If this is something that you're really used to wearing, your mileage may vary. Another thing that I would like to say, active noise canceling. I've tried headphones where they purport to have noise canceling and didn't. These definitely do. I will say the active noise canceling is very similar to what you get with the Anker Soundcore headphones. It's there. It helps a little bit. It's not amazing by any means. Like, by far and away, the Sony XM1000 X4, whatever. I'll put a link to these also. These are still far and away my favorite headphones. I've had these for well over a year. I've had the previous generation for several years before the physical structure of them was breaking down and I had to get the new ones. But in any case, if you want serious noise canceling, I would highly recommend these Sonys. I've never tried the Bose. I'm sure they're great, but these Sony headphones, fantastic. Between these two, the LG and Anker Soundcore, I would say, because they fit in my ear better, I would say these seem to work better. The noise canceling does seem to be a little bit more, it's something that if you are attuned to listening for, you can kind of hear when there's noise canceling going on, and I can say that these are a little bit better than the Anker Soundcore ones. Sound quality wise, great. I really enjoyed these. These also do have touch controls. Once again, your mileage may vary with any kind of touch control on these. They are fairly simple to use, but in all honesty, I have tested so many different headphones recently that even now, having just been using them, I'm starting to draw a blank as to what was pause, skip forward, or volume adjustment. And I do know it had all of those, and it's just a matter of 1 tap, 2 taps, 3 taps. I never had an issue with it not recognizing multiple taps, which I have with other headphones, but yeah, it's good. It's there if you need it. I still find myself going to the phone. Let's see, Bluetooth connection-wise, never had an issue. I have had headphones kind of fuzz out in the past, or kind of lose sync between left and right headphones if I'm walking around outside, things like that. These, no issues whatsoever, stayed pretty solid. I would say, comparing them to the Anker ones, price-wise, starting out, they are going to be pretty comparable. I seem to recall the Anker ones were around 160, 170, 180, somewhere in that range. These LG ones are regularly going to be about 200. That does put it into a very upper end for the in-ear headphones. I will say right now, they are on sale for about 140, so comparing them to the Anker ones seems reasonable. These are actually a little bit cheaper right now if you're looking on Amazon or Best Buy. So if you are looking for something in-ear wise, I would say these are fantastic. I really enjoyed these. Yeah, I don't keep everything that I review, but I think that I am going to be keeping these. So yeah, if you have any other questions or anything about, I will also say I appreciate that you don't have to download a separate app. I don't like overloading my phone with a bunch of random apps that you have to open once to set up a device and then leave it. But yeah, so you don't have to do anything with that. And as you saw when I was unboxing them, as soon as I flipped open the lid, it started wanting to pair with my phone. I'm not sure if that's because I've had an LG product in the past and it was automatically wanting to pair, or mine was just the only phone that was active at the time. I wasn't able to test that out because I don't have another active phone with me. So yeah, pairing, very simple, don't need a separate app, works immediately, works really well, stays in for a long time, solid connection, great sound. Overall, I would say if you're looking for in-ear headphones or earbuds, these are the best that I've tried. So hopefully this has been of some help to you. Like, share, subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll try to answer as best I can. Yeah, thank you very much. I'll see you next time.